Hi, we're halfway through this 50-day journey and I want to be honest with you, I'm loving doing this. I'm loving the feedback, it's been wonderful, and I'm focused on consistency. But I'm not going to lie, some days this is hard. Some days I struggle to show up, to stay consistent, and to feel like I have something meaningful to offer. But I'm here. I'm here because I made a commitment both to myself and to you. And that accountability, well, that's what keeps me going. If you're feeling like you should have a spring in your step because it's the start of a new year, I get it. Everyone seems so put together on their Peloton bikes, on their work trips, or even just with their kids in fully ironed uniforms every single day. But let's be honest, this time of year is tough. The weather's grey, resolutions start to lose their sparkle, and motivation can waver. And guess what? That's okay. This is what I've learned. Motivation is amazing, but it's fleeting. You can't rely on it 100% of the time. And that's why it's so important to set goals from within. Goals that are meaningful to you. Not because someone on social media has inspired you or because you felt fired up listening to David Goggins. Because when you're not scrolling or listening, that flame of motivation can just feel like a wet blanket. So for example, if your goal was to work out 4 times a week at the start of the year, but you're feeling so down on a day or even on a week that you can barely get out of bed, just adjust your goal. Make your goal to simply get out of bed when the alarm goes off. It might seem really, really small, but on those days, that's a win, and I promise you, you will feel better. Goals aren't about perfection. They're about understanding yourself and your rhythm. Some days, you'll push hard. You'll feel great coming out of your comfort zone. Other days, you'll rest, and both are okay. So if you've fallen off the bandwagon, you haven't failed, you're human. Just adjust your goals, set realistic expectations and give yourself grace. I actually wrote a blog post a few months ago which talks about behaviours and goals, and it gives you helpful steps which include maintenance and relapse when we set goals. So if you're interested and think it might be useful for you, I can just pop the link in the description or the comments. Just remember, this journey isn't about reaching a destination. Otherwise, we're constantly trying to reach for something else. It's about learning along the journey and growing. Don't forget to just be kind to yourself. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.